Hey, true believers, ENGLENTINE here, and this is a book that, well, I missed. I know not everybody did, but I did. I was excited to see the Fighting American, and when it came out, I just totally missed it. Now it's up to issue number 3, and this is a review for issue number 1, and I'm once again very excited for the title. I got all three issues, and I'm happy to say it's fun. Now, granted, I've only read number 1. This is the only one I've read so far, but yeah, it's very entertaining. It is what we want out of Captain America's story. It does play the fish out of water. So you have the Fighting American. He's fighting communists in 1950s, and they get pushed into the future, into now. And it doesn't spend a lot of time on fish out of water stuff. He's got a mission. He's got to stop these red devils that have gone into the future, and that way the professor that came with him can pull him back. And so basically it's a chase story with fish out of water elements thrown in. And I like that because those are also the elements of humor. His sidekick, they're rushing out into from Central Park onto New York City street, and there's a big billboard with a sexy woman on it, and he's like, oh, and it's one of the things that I liked about it. It's just that it definitely was a different world 60 years ago, and they play off of that. Another thing is the Fighting Americans' ideals right away are thrown into our face. The rah-rah, patriotic American feel. Now, whether they're going to play it up as a negative or a positive, that remains to be seen. Now it's a positive. And it's really cool because, well, communists are the bad guys. That's just, or they are a bad guy. Communism killed a hell of a lot of people last century. And it's not a good mindset. And they definitely play that up. They play that up in this book, and it's really entertaining the way they do that. But it's balanced with the way that they also kind of make fun of the patriotism. Not so much like love your country, but it's not like real patriotism. It's our idealized version of it. It's the way that TV has made us feel about the 1950s rather than the way the 1950s are. And that is how the Fighting American is. He's the, watch your language, Skip. That kind of guy. The apple pie baseball thing, is so idealized that it's played for parody. All the while it's telling you a serious superhero story. Now, you can tell by the pages if the art is your cup of tea. I think so. I think it's just fun. I think it looks fine. Is it the best book of the year? You know what? I wish I read this. I wish I could have tried to nominate it for the Spirit Awards. I really do, because it's very entertaining. Now, it's colorful. It likes America, and that's another thing that we have not seen from our main American hero in a while. That hero is being written by people who don't particularly care for the country, and this one seems to be written by somebody who cares for the country. But that doesn't mean the book is going easy on it. I saw a lot of places where, we're being parodied. We're being joked about as well. But it's kind of like the way I joke about being fat and bald. Yeah, okay, I love myself, but I understand where my flaws are. And that's the way the book seems to be as well. Not only is it taking shots at those we deem our enemies, but it's taking shots at ourselves as well, but it's coming from a place of respect. And that is very important. Yeah, nobody's perfect. Nothing is perfect. And it's okay to take the piss out of it for a little bit. But it's when you show the disrespect, that's when you start losing your audience. And this book, thus far, has not done that. The first issue has very much impressed me. Right up to the end, because this is, like I said, this is very much a happy-go-along story. And then you get to the ending where they get a message that says, yeah, go to this building and and then go to the bank where I left a safety deposit box to help you fight crime before I pull you back into the 1950s. And then when they go to the bank, the ending, it's a slap in the face. And it's like, oh, yeah, okay, so that's the way they're going. And it's really a bit of a turnaround. And it just makes everything just that much deeper. It's a layered story. I know I've been saying the same thing over and over, but it really does start off feeling like it's going to be a happy, happy, joy, joy, rah, rah American story, and it ends up being layered, deep, funny, and not willing to pull punches. But that's just my opinion. What is yours? Have you read The Fighting American? Were you a lot smarter than me, picked up the issue and said, hey, I remember this, I'm going to check it out? Unlike me, who was like, wait a second, wasn't there this other Captain America book that was supposed to come out and like kick Captain America's ass? Which, by the way, this book does. Let me know. Am I right about this? Am I wrong? Did you read it and go, well, that's shit? Or did you read it and go, you know what, this is great, I want to read more? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you do like this video, you want to see more, click like, click share. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you haven't done that already, and that notification bell so you don't miss anything, because cool things happen around these parts. Now, this is the way we make our living, so if you don't mind heading on over to Patreon, drop $1 in the till. Helps keep the lights on, help us keep making videos like this, because we like making them for you. It's tons of fun. Also, would like to thank everybody who's already done that. And to everyone, all the true believers who feel that paradise unearned is but a land of shadows. Thank you very, very much for watching.
We came like babies from a home across the sea to see America.